verse 5. Beginning in verse 5. And there a certain man was there which had an infirmity of 38 years. So 38 years, that's longer than a large portion of people here have even lived their lives. This man's been sitting by this thing waiting for the water to get ruffled so he can slide off in there and hopefully get healed. And when Jesus saw him lie, he knew that he had been now a long time in that case. He said unto him, Wilt thou be made whole? The impotent man answered him, Sir, I have no man, when the water is troubled, to put me into the pool. But while I am coming, another man steppeth down before me. Jesus saith unto him, Rise, take up thy bed, and walk. And now on to John 11. Verse 43. And this is a story that we're all, God willing, we should all be. And when he thus had spoken, he cried with a loud voice, Lazarus, come forth. And he that was dead came forth, bound hand and foot with grave clothes, and his face was bound about with a napkin. Jesus said unto him, Loose him and let him go. So once again, we have the Son of God, through the power of the Father, speaking things into existence. Taking this man, deliberately waiting 4 days till there's no rhyme or reason. Nobody can take away the fact that this guy was dead as a doornail, stinking, and Jesus told him to get up out of there and come out. And he got up out of there and he came out. So now I want to transition into what can happen when our words are not in accordance with God's will. When we speak other than what God has given us, what comes about in that situation. And we're going to go back to the beginning of the book, back to Genesis chapter 3. Verse 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, which the Lord God had made. And he said unto the woman, Yea, hath God said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden? And the woman said unto the serpent, We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God hath said, Ye shall not eat it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. And the serpent said unto the woman, Ye shall not surely die. For God doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, and when your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and the tree desired to make one wise, she took the fruit thereof, and did eat it, and gave it unto her husband with her, and he did eat.